Hey everybody, Character King here. I'm just sitting here looking at the calorie information that I just got from McDonald's and realizing how horrible fast food is for you. Not just McDonald's, but McDonald's is like a prime example because we as a society visit McDonald's religiously. And if you go based on what is considered the good average number of calories you're supposed to intake in a day, which is about 2,000 according to different sources for nutrition. McDonald's is ridiculous on just a meal. Like I looked at a basic meal, like a McDouble, which is like the value menu. So for a McDouble, a small fry, and a 16-ounce Coca-Cola, it is 790 calories. That is essentially 40% of our daily value. Now, I don't know how the other statistics fit into the daily calorie amount. I think you're supposed to have like 20% of sugar and 20% of sodium or something. I don't know those numbers exactly, but for example, it says that it is 30 grams of fat for that meal, that there is 47 grams of sugar and 25 grams of protein. Now, the protein doesn't sound so bad, but 47 grams of sugar, if you equate that to calories, I think for every gram of sugar it's supposed to be like 4 calories. So that's what, 188 calories just from one meal. That is a lot of calories. If you look at just like the most basic or the lowest calorie meal at McDonald's, which is like a hamburger for 250 calories, a kid's fry for 150 calories, and a drink other than Diet Coke, unsweetened tea, or coffee, which is an apple juice for 6.5 ounces. It's 100 calories and it has 21 grams of sugar. So that means overall that meal is 500 calories. It is 14 grams of fat, 27 grams of sugar, and only 12 grams or 13 grams, I think, of protein. And if I don't miss my guess, that's actually more expensive than the McDouble meal. Even though it's the, technically the lowest calorie meal at McDonald's, and that's still 25% of your average diet, and that's going plain Jane, no dessert, no nothing. So when you go to McDonald's or Subway or any of these places where you go buy fast food, ask them behind the counter for their nutritional information because they will give it to you. They're actually required to give it to you. I work in vending, as you may or may not know, and they're starting to make it a requirement that the machines post the nutritional information for the products inside of it, which I actually think is really good. Most people won't pay attention to it because, when you're doing what I do, which is like, vending in a prison, the last thing people are thinking about is their calorie intake. They're spending time with their family and such. But when you're living in a normal society situation and you want to monitor your calories, go and get the information from behind the counter. Like, I'm so disappointed in myself because my weight has dramatically increased. And I'm so disappointed. And I can blame it on my relationship and how bad things were there. But really, in the end, I can't blame anybody else. Like, I've realized how, much I notice my weight now and my how I look, because when I touch my face, for example, I don't see all the things that when I look in a mirror I see, the imperfections and the the droopy chin and all that, and it just disgusts me. I mean, it really disappoints me in what I've let happen to myself. And I can't get mad and just start hating myself, but I'm disappointed because I could have done better and I didn't do better. So now I am focused. I've got, I'm working with some new supplements now, dietary supplements, and I've got a treadmill in addition to the other workout equipment I have. And so now I'm determined to improve the quality of my health and drop the weight. Now, I'm not saying anybody should go on a crash diet, because crash diets ultimately screw you up even worse, because they say, I don't know, there's some significant percentage that says if you go on a diet that ultimately within a year or something, if you do lose a lot of weight, within a year you'll gain it back plus an extra percent. So don't go on a diet because those really don't help you. Just monitor your calories Doesn't mean you shouldn't go out and have a hamburger from time to time, but you've got to, proportion it compared to other things that you're eating. So anyways, that's it for now. Check out your local fast food restaurants and get the calorie information before you make a decision on what you're going to put in your body, because it could be covering 40 to 80% of your daily allowance for calories, and that's just fucked up. Take care. I'll see you next time.